Hello seniors. Today I'm going to show you how to take your senior thesis document in Word Online and turn it into a PDF, which you would then email as an attachment to your senior thesis advisor. We need an archive copy of your senior thesis to hold in the library so that future students who are working on similar topics might look at your paper if they are interested in doing that. So what we need is your cleanest copy from you, and we need it in a certain format. We need the title page at the top, and then your thesis, bibliography, and your outline at the end. So for those of you who are choosing not to go to online defense, this is the last step you need to do to be done with the senior thesis process. And for those of you who are going to online defense, that's great. We'll see you in defense in a couple weeks now, and then you'll come to this process after defense is over. But for now, put your energies into the defense. But once you're ready to submit that senior thesis archive copy as a PDF, this is how you would do it. So I'm going to use Matt Ivan's really excellent thesis on scientism as an example of this. And I'll show you how to clean up a few things, save it as a PDF, and then you can email that as an attachment. All right, so the first thing I need, Matt has launched right into the thesis and has his title page at the end of the document. And he did that, of course, because he's printing it and he wants the page numbers to work out properly, and that's great. But now we need the title page at the start of the document. So I'm going to highlight everything here, and I'm going to hold the Control key on my keyboard and press X. Control X is the keyboard shortcut to cut text. All right, backspace this away, and then I'll go up to the top of the document. Now, in the Chicago Manual of Style format, we don't actually need this block at the top. That's an MLA block. And the title, that's an MLA formatting thing too. So I'll get rid of those. I'll add a little space here, hold Control and press V, Control V for paste the text that I had cut. All right, so there we go. There's Matt's title page. Let's bring this down a little bit. And okay, that spacing looks pretty good. He's got his title, the block of text here, and let's fix that. This is one thing you want to do as you're putting together the archive copy. It's a great idea to ask somebody else to look over your thesis too, and certainly you've read over it one more time just to catch any last errors. You want to turn in your best work here for posterity's sake. Now, this date at the end of your title page is the date of the last revision. Today is the 13th of April, so I'll put it that way, 13 April 2020. Okay, and then the thesis goes here, and we do not need to bold our thesis statement, so I can fix that. I'm just scrolling through. Matt's block quotes look fantastic there. Okay, his footnotes look good. All right, confirm audio. Now Word doesn't know how to spell that, but I'll just check it. It's right. Okay, everything looks good. Graphic audio. Okay, all looks good. Pair audio. And there we go. So now I have a page break and his bibliography page. Now, one thing I noticed when looking at Matt's bibliography page is that the spacing is a little weird and inconsistent on it. And sometimes this just happens. Like, we don't know why Word, adds an extra space here but not there, and it gets all wonky. So I'm going to show you how to fix that if that's happened. You highlight the stuff that you just want to clear the formatting away and rework it. Okay, so I highlight just this bibliography page, and then in the Home menu or ribbon, I choose the button that says Clear Formatting. It looks like a little eraser next to the letter A, and I click that. Now, what that does is it just zaps all of the formatting you had, and so now I can go through and fix everything, right? Okay. Now I'm actually going to highlight it all again because I go to Layout. That's where the spacing can be found. I actually want 0 points of spacing after, but I do want it double spaced. So I come to the 3 buttons here and choose Paragraph Options, and this dialog box pops up. Under line spacing, I'm going to choose double and click OK. That's not right. Hold on, I'm thinking MLA. Let me go back and put that to single space. We actually do want it single spaced. Okay, so single spaced. And let's fix the font now, Times New Roman, and 12 point. And now bibliography is centered, and there's an extra line after bibliography. Now, there's an extra line after every entry in the CMS style. So it looks like here's the new entry. Okay. Craft is the new entry, and there's Lennox, Lewis, Merriam-Webster's Dictionary, and let's capitalize that right there. You might want to check. I always have to double check. I'm not sure if that's the right CMS format for a dictionary entry. So that would be something to Google online. There's some great resources to help you figure out the formatting in each style. All right, so I think check your style guide. I believe it's 2 spaces after bibliography. That looks better to me anyway. Now the last thing to do here is select the lines that are, or the entries that are multiple lines, and go to special indent. Okay, yeah. So on the home ribbon, if you go all the way to the right to the 3 dots that mean more options, you go down and choose special indent and choose hanging. Great, and that is exactly how we want it to look. So I'll do the same here. Special indent, hanging, and here, special indent, hanging, and here, special indent, hanging. Okay. Now I should look for book titles, Novum Organum, The Advancement of Learning, make sure they are italicized. Unbelievable is the name of a program, so that's italicized. This is an article title, so I'll put quotes around it. That's capitalized there. Okay. Summa Theologica is a book title, so it's italicized. And Matt did have all this in here. It went away when I cleared out the formatting. Christianity, miracles. I think Merriam has 2 R's. It does, there it is. Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Again, I'm not sure about that entry. That would be one to look up. Scientific Fundamentalism, a Coursera course. That is going to be, I believe, quotations around that, but that again would be something that I would look up. I won't take the time to do it now. Okay, so then we've got the bibliography page, and now that looks all great right there. So the last thing to do is at the top, let's fix our headers. Okay, so if I click on, I'll go up to the very top to the title page, and I'll click header right there. And Matt's header looks a little wonky too, so I'm actually just going to, well, let's just see if it'll work. I'll leave it as it is and see if this works. We don't want Ivans 1 to appear on the first page, on the title page. So we're going to go up to Options and choose Different First Page, right? Okay, so now on the first page, this is what the header will print, and that's nothing, it's entirely blank. And over here on the left, I can click Other Pages, and now it will have his name and the page number. Now, unfortunately, it looks like it's going to begin with page 2. I haven't found a way in Word Online to tell it count the title page as page 0. That's what we prefer. But I haven't found out how to do that. We'll just have to accept that the page is a little off. Oops, exordium, we want you down here. All right, so you do, it takes just a couple of passes like this to catch little things here and there. And then once you've done all that and you're ready to turn it into a PDF, you go up here to the File menu and you click File, and then you choose Save As. And the option you want here is Download as PDF. Choose that. All right, your document is ready, it says, and you click the button that says download. And then what will happen is your browser will treat it as just any old normal downloaded file, right? So I'll click Save File, and it will save to the Downloads folder um, on my computer. So then when you go to email it to your teacher, when you add an attachment, you want to add from, here I'll just show you a new message here, and you'll choose the button that says add an attachment. There it is. And you want to browse your computer. This is not on your OneDrive anymore. The PDF that you created, you saved onto your computer, and it will be somewhere in your downloads. There it is. And click open. Right? And that will send it as a PDF file to your senior thesis advisor. All right, have a great week, everybody, and let me know if you have any trouble with this. This will probably take some working out. It can be kind of finicky, as you saw. Each person's thesis might have a different set of little quirks that we need to work around. So just let me know. Okay, take care.